Hey, welcome back to the Let's Play of Quest for Glory 5. Now then, for some reason we didn't see the thief come out of the dead parrot inn and go all the way here, but I stopped playing here because I knew it would be here. So, I set a magical trap. So, trigger it. And now we can go to the door. You think that you never made a trap? If torping is not something you were trying to do, I could knock, but instead, let's just get inside.
Hey, what are you doing here? This place is not for the likes of you. Get out!
It's a Restis. I am not going to do anything stupid like to read him.
What are you trying to say? Why should I be knowing anything about the bank robbery? There's none that ever saw me near the bank. Proof? What sort of proof ye be talking about? Ye ain't got nothing to pin on me.
There's no one that saw me. You pretty much just confessed.
You found a tool and you think it's mine? You still got no proof. I happens to sell such tools here. Anyone could have owned it.
Uh-huh.
Magic? You mean that pull a rabbit out of a hat, pick a card sort of ruck? Who do you get to do your spells? A gnome? They're tricksy sorts and no one trusts them.
Well, I'll tell you who. Erasmus.
Crazy wizard with a talking rat. I saw him come to town after the king got offed. He just appeared right in the middle of the Hall of Kings. He's the real thing. I'm not messing with magic. I've no desire to be a toad the rest of my life. A toad with no arm might have a bit of trouble hopping, or so I thinks. I'll go quietly with you, while I still be walking on my own legs.
You lead the thief to the guard post above, and you have the guard place him under arrest. You are soon summoned to the Hall of Kings. After explaining the situation to the guards, you are sent to the bank the next morning. Huh.
We got our money back. The thief still had all the cash, hadn't spent a drachma. Guess I don't need to polish the old begging bowl just yet. Yeah, I already put the 2,000 drachmas into your account just so you know it will be safe. Good job on getting that robber, the scum. Go out there and make some more money. Can't have too much in savings, you know.
Speaking of savings, now that I have 2,000, let's enter the rites.
Congratulations! You're fully vested in the right of rulership. Make your way to the Hall of Kings, and I'm sure they will set up the ceremony soon.
Alright. Oh.
You'll do fine, I'm sure. You've got the stuff of heroes, so don't worry. Yeah, sure you'll be facing terrible monsters, overwhelming odds, and almost certain death, but it's all in the line of duty. Who knows, you may even be Silmaria's next king. Just go up to the guards outside the Hall of Kings. I'll let them know you're coming. They'll be happy to let you in now. Hey, the Hall of Kings is a great place for a celebration. All the bigwigs will be in the audience. You'll get to stand before Logos and Minos and the rest of the entrants for the rites. It will be a great event, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. The Centaur has been an advisor and spokescreature for the kings here for a while. He saves here regularly. A great guy. He understands the value of an investment. Minos does a lot of advising around here, although he doesn't really live in Silmaria. Supposed to have a big place on some island off the north coast. He's said to have a lot of money, but you wouldn't know that by me. He sure doesn't keep any drachmas here. The Hall of Kings awaits you, kid. I'm sure you'll do swell.
I'm sure. Well then, Let's do my inventory. I should probably sell that though. 9 of them. Yeah, I go sell that and then I go to the Hall of Kings. It's early morning after all, so not much to do. And by early morning, I mean it's early morning in game. Not know anything about it. Magic sword. Hold on. Throwing spear, magic spear. You know what? Before I do anything, Rites entered. There we go. I just wanted to test myself. Okay. 432, 403, 471, 400, 400. Alright, let's see what happens when I oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's try to buy for 500.
Nice dealing with you.
I thought you said nice stealing from you. Also, I think you will be talking now.
So what do you want? I'm busy. I'll be glad to tell you about my
I already did.
find a better weapon than the ones I sell.
Whatever. Now let's see what happens when I do that. Ooh, offense for 30. Do want. Nice. Put the weapon away now. Okay, let's go. Let's officially get those rites started. Although 11, 3. Yeah, just make a quick stop here. I want more mana pills. I want a minimum of 10. Rip? I don't have that spell.
I thank you for doing business with me.
Huh. I don't have that spell either. I have this one. I'm sure I have this one. And this one and this. I don't think I have that one either. So those are the 3 spells I don't have. Let's try 150. No, 150.
I thank you for doing business.
Huh. Boom spell. Oh, Jesus. I can type it, can I?
I thank you for doing business.
I'm surprised it actually worked. And the other spell I don't have, Fascination Light.
A reasonable offer, but I would be more content if you were to agree to this amount. Perhaps you would consider offering this. Surely it is worth more to you. This is acceptable.
Alright, I don't know what we do, but I buff him anyway. And I think it's a good thing because I heard the sound of my score happening. Wrong button. Hey, my daily attack went up by learning those. Those are my spells. We start at 200, huh? Why is my trigger spell at 200? This is triggering me. Oh well, whatever. Let's get going. Alright, time to go.
You may enter the Hall of Kings now.
Thank you. I see you, Elsa.
The king of Silmaria is dead, and the kingdom mourns his loss. We are gathered here to determine the future of this land through rites of ancient ritual and tradition. By the rites of rulership, heroes will prove their worth. By the rites of rulership, Silmaria will arise from the ashes of mourning, like the phoenix rises to the sun. By the rites of rulership, a new king will ascend to the throne of this land. Who here is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
God, a shining example of the triumph of science over superstition, is more than worthy to lead Silmaria to a rational, logical future.
Gort has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
Elsa von Spielberg has proven herself to be a leader and a hero in the lands to the north. She is quite capable of becoming the first woman king of Silmaria.
Woman king? That would be a queen, my boy.
Counselor to Silmaria, am proud to sponsor her.
Elsa von Spielberg has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
I, magnum opus of the homeland of Romulus and Remus, leader of armies, peerless in the weapons of war, fierce, fearless and fearsome in battle, shall win the rites of rulership and become king of this kingdom.
Magnum opus has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
I am Kokino Pukamiso. I have been a guard in the protection of Silmaria for years. I am one of the people of this land, and I am proud to aid my kingdom and my homeland.
Kokino Pukamiso has been named as a contender. Who else is worthy to compete in the rites of rulership?
The Prince of Shapir, hero of Tarna and Mordavia, is worthy to compete in the rites to become king of this land.
What about
The
Spielberg?
Prince of Shapir has been named as a contender. By the ancient traditions of this land, 5 heroes shall compete in this challenge. 5 heroes shall make this land stronger. 1 hero shall rise to the throne of Silmaria. The rites of rulership shall begin. The first rite is the rite of freedom. The fishing villages of our kingdom and the island of Marit have been invaded by Hesperian mercenaries. Eos, Keros, Paros, Tinos, and Noxos have been overwhelmed. The invaders need to be driven from this land.
I shall free Paros, for it is the village in which I was born.
God shall choose Keros, for it is closest to the Academy of Science.
Oh
Elsa
great, the
shall
cat's about to
choose
barf.
Keros, for it is closest to my island.
Thank you, Minos, for making my choice for me.
God damn it.
Forgive me, Elsa, but I only wish to assure your success. Eos is still the best
Not on the
choice.
carpet.
It matters not which village I shall release from the yoke of oppression, but Tinos shall be avenged by magnum opus.
I'm gonna have to clean that up. And fast. By process of elimination, you realize you get to free the village of Naxos.
5 shall go forth from the gates of Silmaria. 5 shall bring freedom to the fishing villages, and return to the gates of the Hall of Kings with the sigils of those villages. 5 shall begin the rite of rulership. The first person who returns with the sigil of their freed village shall be deemed the winner. Let the rite of freedom begin.
You are escorted by guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually led out of the gate. Okay. I'm unfortunately gonna have to cut this short. Because, well, you may thank Estelle. Estelle being my cat who just decided to barf all over the floor.